Have you ever heard of the pink moon? Sounds intriguing, right? But what if I told you that this pink moon doesn't actually look pink at all? Confused? You're not alone. In this video, we're diving deep into the mystery behind April's full moon, uncovering why it's called the pink moon, what makes it so special, and how it's tied to ancient traditions and modern phenomena. Have you ever wondered how the moon affects our lives? Well, stick around, because what you're about to learn will change the way you look at the night sky forever. Origin of the name Pink Moon. When you think of a pink moon, you might expect to see a full moon bathed in a soft pink glow lighting up the night sky. But here's the twist, it doesn't actually appear pink at all. Surprised? You're not alone. The name Pink Moon originates from something much more down to earth, the vibrant, colorful blooms of Phlox paniculata, commonly known as moss phlox, which usually blossoms in early April. This pink flower, often seen covering fields in a beautiful blanket of color, gave the pink moon its name. But why associate a flower with the moon? It's all about tradition. The pink moon has been called by many names, but the one we know today has roots in ancient practices that link the full moon to the seasonal changes happening on Earth. In fact, this full moon's timing coincides with the spring bloom, symbolizing the rejuvenation of nature after a long winter. For those curious about how names like these form, it's a fascinating look at how humans have always connected celestial events to life on Earth. While the pink moon itself is no more pink than the typical full moon, it's an evocative reminder of spring's arrival, an event that's been celebrated for centuries. As the days grow warmer and longer, the blooming of flowers and the full moon are tied together in the seasonal cycle. So the next time you gaze up at the moon, remember, it's not just an astronomical phenomenon, it's a nod to the beauty and growth of nature all around us. Timing and appearance. If you've heard of the pink moon, you're probably wondering when you can actually see it and what it will look like. Let's clear that up. The full pink moon for 2025 will reach its peak on April 12th at precisely 8:22 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. While the moon will look full for a day or two before and after that exact time, its striking appearance may not exactly match the dreamy image of a pink-colored moon that its name suggests. In reality, the pink moon will appear as a typical, bright, silvery white full moon. It's easy to be a bit disappointed if you're expecting a dramatic color shift, but don't let that stop you from experiencing its beauty. In fact, this full moon marks an important celestial event, and it's worth taking a moment to appreciate the details of its presence in the sky. The moon will rise in the east as the sun sets, offering a spectacular sight that you can observe for several hours as it continues to move across the sky, setting in the west before the sun rises the next day. For those who have the patience to wake up early or stay up late, the pink moon provides a chance to reflect on the timeless cycles of nature. So while you won't see pink hues, you'll experience a celestial event that marks the turning of the seasons, something that humans have done for centuries. Even without the pink glow, it's a reminder of how deeply the moon is woven into the rhythm of life on Earth. Cultural significance. The pink moon isn't just another full moon, it's rich in cultural symbolism across various traditions and societies. In many cultures, the names given to the full moons reflect important aspects of life during that time of the year. April's full moon is no exception. Known as the sprouting grass moon, it marks the awakening of the earth after a long, cold winter. The lush green growth of grass and the return of life to the soil are reflected in this full moon, making it a symbol of rebirth and renewal. In some Native American cultures, the full moon in April is called the egg moon because this is when birds begin laying their eggs, heralding the beginning of the nesting season. Similarly, in other parts of the world, it's referred to as the fish moon because this is when fish are seen migrating upstream to spawn. These names highlight the strong connection between the moon's phases and the natural rhythms of the earth, linking celestial events with real-world cycles of growth, reproduction and change. As the full moon rises in the night sky, it's not just an astronomical event but a reminder of how cultures throughout history have observed and interpreted the moon's role in the world around them. These names carry with them deep ties to the land, nature, and the shifting seasons. It's fascinating to think about how our ancestors, without the technology we have today, used the cycles of the moon to guide their agricultural practices and cultural rituals. So, when the pink moon rises this April, remember it's not just a beautiful spectacle in the sky, it's a part of a much larger tapestry of life that has been unfolding for centuries. Determining the date of Easter. Here's something you might not have known. The date of Easter is determined in part by the timing of the full moon. Specifically, Easter is celebrated on the Sunday following the first full moon after the vernal equinox. This moon is known as the Paschal moon, and it plays a pivotal role in the calculation of Easter's date each year. So, when the pink moon rises in April, it serves as a marker for Easter. In 2025, this means Easter Sunday will be celebrated on April 20th, a few days after the pink moon reaches its peak. This practice dates back to the early days of Christianity, when the church established the rule for determining the date of Easter based on the moon's phases. It's fascinating to think that something as seemingly distant and otherworldly as a full moon can have such a profound impact on how we mark one of the most significant celebrations in the Christian calendar. The Paschal moon's influence stretches beyond just Easter. It serves as a reminder of the enduring link between the heavens and our calendars. For centuries, this celestial timing has shaped our cultural and religious practices, guiding everything from festivals to rituals. So when you catch a glimpse of the pink moon this April, think about how this ancient connection continues to shape our world today. It's a beautiful example of how the natural world and human traditions are intertwined in ways we often overlook. Micromoon Phenomenon. If you're looking for something extra special this April, you might want to pay attention to the fact that the pink moon is also a micromoon. Now, before you get too excited about a miniature moon, let me clarify. While the pink moon will appear smaller than usual, it won't look drastically different to the naked eye. So, what exactly is a micromoon, and why should you care? A micromoon happens when the moon is at its farthest point from Earth in its elliptical orbit known as apogee. Because of this, the moon appears slightly smaller in the sky, roughly 5.1% smaller in diameter compared to when it's at its closest point called perigee. To put it in perspective, this isn't a huge difference, but it's enough that some people might notice a subtle reduction in its size, especially if they compare it to the more common full moon during the year. Even though the pink moon will be a micromoon, don't let its slightly smaller appearance fool you. It will still be incredibly bright and captivating. The moon's ethereal glow will still light up the night sky in all its glory, just with a slightly less imposing presence. The phenomenon of a micromoon can be a fun conversation starter for any stargazers or moon enthusiasts, as it reminds us that the moon is constantly changing, orbiting us in its intricate dance. So even if the moon looks a little smaller this time around, it's still the same breathtaking sight that has fascinated humans for millennia. Viewing the pink moon. For those of you eager to catch the pink moon in all its lunar glory, the best part is, you don't need a telescope or any special equipment to enjoy it. All you need is clear skies and a little patience. If you want the best view, find a spot away from the bright lights of the city. The farther you are from light pollution, the more you'll be able to see the moon in its full glory. The pink moon will rise in the east as the sun sets, offering a stunning sight that will gradually grow in brightness and reach its peak illumination. You can expect to see it shining brightly for hours, and while it won't exhibit any pinkish hues, the moon's soft silver light will certainly make it a captivating sight. Watching the pink moon can be an almost meditative experience, a chance to reflect on the beauty and wonder of the natural world around you. For those of you who want to dive deeper into the experience, binoculars or a telescope can enhance your view by revealing the moon's surface features, like craters and maria. But even without any equipment, just standing under the vast night sky, gazing up at the moon, is a humbling experience that connects us to the cosmos. And who knows? You might even feel a bit of wonder at how something so ancient and distant can still have such a powerful impact on us today. So, take a moment this April to step outside, look up and appreciate the beauty of the pink moon. Thanks for watching. I hope you've gained a new perspective on the pink moon and its fascinating connections to both nature and culture. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to InnoVision Tech for more exciting explorations into the mysteries of the universe. What's your favorite moon-related fact? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, keep looking up and keep your curiosity alive. See you in the next video.